Pittsburgh's got the puck. Moves it over to Girard. Gets the puck in deep. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Ristolainen's lugging the puck. Slides it across to York. Puck grab by Dewar. They fight for it along the boards. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Works it across to Michkov. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Raquel's moving the puck through his own zone. Pass right back. Feeds the puck across to Letang. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Scoops up the puck off the draw. The Penguins played along the boards. Slides the puck down low. Picked up along the boards by Raquel. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Wotherspoon. From the blue line, they take control of it. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Dvorak. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Tries to get the puck to Wotherspoon. Grabs it in his own end. Dumped in, and they'll go get some fresh legs. Scooped up along the wall. Scores! He put it into his own net!
Oh, that's a really tough goal, James. You can see the frustration on his face and the body language. Just thinks he lost track of it and it's down the back of the net.
The Penguins finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
Moves it around along the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Clifton. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. The Flyers have it now. And that's poked away. Clifton stick handling in his own zone. Throws it in. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And now he passes it to Forster. The Flyers move to the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Mantha. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes it to center. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Here in the back half of this period, the Penguins lead it 1-0. Philadelphia's won the draw in the neutral zone. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play. Puck sent over to Dewar. The Penguins played along the wing. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. Taken along the wall by Couturier. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moving into the attacking zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. The setters will glide into the dot. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Dumps it in. The Flyers have it behind the net. Handles the pass. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Girard. Philadelphia is looking to break out. The Flyers look to start the transition game. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Dished on over to Cates. Slides the puck across to Sanheim. Takes it off. They go back on the attack. Big time stop there. Picked up along the wall by Cates. Oh, zone, they'll be forced to tag up. Quick pass to Michkov. And that's off a stick. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. Feeds it over on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Cates. Steps across the blue line. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Now he slides it up to Carlson. And sends it just out of reach. Knocked off the puck. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. The Penguins have it in the offensive zone. With the blast! Denies him! He got all of it! In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Pittsburgh's up 1-0. The Flyers win the draw. Malkin's got it in the offensive zone. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Huge steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Wotherspoon's got it in the defensive end. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Intercepted at center by Martoni. Dvorak's got it along the wing. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Lazat's taking it from his own end. Takes a shot and makes the routine save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Puck moved over to Clifton. And they'll just dump it in and go for a line change. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Tippett. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Clifton's got the puck in his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Great heads-up play with the stick by Clifton. The Penguins have it against the wall. Pittsburgh's got it in the offensive zone. Sends it across. Picked up along the boards by Brasso. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Barkey. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. Unable to reach that one. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. The Penguins take it across the line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Rust. Quick feed down low. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Taken by Gerard. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Angles it over to Dvorak. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes that pass back to the point and sends it off course.
Well, there'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some prime-time real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
Vladar's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Late goings of this period, the Penguins have taken a 1-0 lead. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Sanheim. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. That's intercepted. Quick pass across to Tippett. Moves the puck. Dishes it off. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Penguins come up with a defensive zone draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. And now he moves it quickly to Dewar. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Ristolainen. Driving right to the front. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Ristolainen. Looks to pass it to Couturier. Moves it to Clifton. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. And he takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Looks to get the puck over to Michkov. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Comes up with the stop.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. And makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs off. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And off the draw, they win possession. Drysdale's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Dvorak. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Puts it on net. Oh, he stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Let's get the call. Gerard's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Penguins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Works it across to Tippett. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Lets it fly. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. The Penguins have it now. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Here's a chance in front. And he makes a save there. Tries to feed it over to Drysdale. Takes the pass. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Goalie plays it up. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got the puck. Gets the puck over to Martoni. And that's picked off by Kindle. Pittsburgh's gained possession. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. And that's out of the zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. From off the wall and onto a stick. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Great poke by Martoni.
I love this poke check by the defender, and this isn't easy. You know, the pace of play and the speed coming down on you, you have to make sure that that timing is correct, because if you miss, they're by, and you look pretty silly. Gerard's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Big top, he scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Philadelphia saved it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift. You scored a goal. You want to keep it going.
Slides the puck over. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Forster. Quick feed to Carlson. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Forster's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Gets it out of his own end. The Penguins have it against the wall. And now he angles it across to Rust. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Taken by Crosby. And that's broken up by Couturier. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. With the stop. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Rust's gained the line and on the attack. Sends a pass in front. And that chance is blocked. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Penguins play it near the point. Puck scooped up. They score! Situation critical and clutch.
Well, they take advantage of the player advantage here, James. I love that it's not static. There's a ton of motion. They decide not just to stay on the perimeter. They attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts. He's dialed in from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
The Penguins are up by one here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
And now it's over to Forster. From the point, looks to make something happen. Taken along the wall by Novak. And that's off a stick. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Battle along the wall. Sends a pass over. Puck picked up by Forster. Across the line. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Forster's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Fires it. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Malkin's moving it ahead. Shot! Too much congestion in front. Picked up along the wall by Sanheim. And that's just out of reach. Picks up the puck in his own end. On the backhand. Oh, what a save in front.
Novak's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Sends the pass down low. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Shuts him down. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Martoni's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing. Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Picked up along the boards by Dvorak. Puck grab by Mantha. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Glenard. And he loses control here. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And a great save. Quick pass to Sealer. All sorts of pressure. Can they get this out? Scooped up along the wall by Malkin. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And now it's grabbed by Kindle. Ristolainen's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Philadelphia's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Novak. Oh, the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Angles it over to Brazeau. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Flyers get a hold of the puck undermanned. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Taken by Couturier. Blocker save, and it stays out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Grabbed along the boards by Lizotte. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. And they move the puck out of harm's way. And now it's grabbed by Girard. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Taken along the wall by Novak. And he moves it up to Lizotte. Philadelphia's got it in the neutral zone. Drysdale's going to play it against the half wall. Puck scooped up by Novak. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down. Grabs the puck. Make it 3 in a row. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Crosby. Oh, and he cocks it perfectly in the offensive end.
The Flyers have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Poked away yet centered by Konechny. Scrum along the boards. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish. This breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening and he takes it. on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they've had the majority of the shots in this one, James. As they continue to put pucks to the net, I expect that number to go up.
Drills him. Huge steal in his own end. Puck picked up by Raquel. Slides it over to Michkov. And that's broken up with a stick in front. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Novak. Big save.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Penguins have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Here he is from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Denies him. And here's the pass to Michkov. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. The Penguins have it now. Cates plays it now. The Penguins take possession here in the open ice. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Penguins going to work on offense. And he denied him there. Back-to-back saves there. Works it across from Michkov. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Clifton. Puck grab by Brazo. Moves it to Clifton. Oh, and he whiffs. Slides the puck to Glendening. Now over to Forster. On the attack along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Seeloff has really looked dialed in between the pipes tonight, James. He's made the saves he's needed to, and his team has been tremendous in front of him, creating a ton of scoring opportunities, and a reason why they've got a great lead.
Quick feed to Forster. Here's a shot, and that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove, and play continues. The Penguins continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Pittsburgh's taking possession in their own end. Return pass. The Penguins take it along the wall. Quick feed down low. Picked up along the wall by Achari. Moves it quickly over to York. Taken by Dvorak. The Penguins have it from their own end. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Quick pass to Lizotte. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Dvorak's picking up steam. The Penguins take over on possession. And now it's grabbed by Lizotte. Philadelphia's got the puck. And the puck's kicked free. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Flyers will play the puck from behind the net. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Off the post!
The Penguins' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Vlador's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left in the period. Pittsburgh's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. The Flyers start with the puck in their own end. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. From behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Hathaway. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Philadelphia's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Flyers gain possession. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Couturier. Puck exits the zone. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Pittsburgh's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. The Penguins win the faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by Clifton. Shot! Makes the save! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Raquel's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Gets it over to Ristolainen. Receives the pass. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Pinned up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Cates. Moves it on over to Michkov. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. The Flyers take possession in the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it to Cates. Slides the puck ahead to Malkin. Poked away at center by Martoni. The Flyers get a hold of it. Clifton's lugging the puck. Quick feed to Raquel. Puck scooped up by Novak. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Malkin. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Malkin's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Here's the chance on the attack. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. More than half the period has expired. Pittsburgh's got a 3-1 lead. The Penguins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Into the offensive end now. Pittsburgh's got the puck. And that's deflected. The Flyers grab possession of the puck. Taken along the wall by Tippett. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. Slides it diagonally to Drysdale. Here's a race for the loose puck. Taken by Drysdale. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Loose puck battle along the boards. Wotherspoon's got it in the defensive zone. And he takes the pass. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's decision. The Flyers will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping ball.
Pittsburgh's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
The Penguins gain control of the puck. Carries it across the line. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And the puck clears the zone. The Penguins have it behind the net. Angles it over to Carlson. Takes the feed. Slides the pass over to Ristolainen. They clear the zone. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And now he tries to get it across to Couturier. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Penguins take possession here in the open ice. Moves it ahead from off the wall. That's out of midair using great hand-eye coordination. And there's the whistle icing the call. Cates and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Philadelphia's won the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Moves it quickly over to Mantha. Here's a rip. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
And and they'll dump it in. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass across to Crosby.
Steelers up and ready to get back on the ice.
Quick pass to Kindle. The Flyers' penalty killers come up huge.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency, all perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
He grabs the puck here at the point, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Feed to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Passes it over to Rust. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Flyers have it from their own end. And that pass is redirected. Passes the puck over to York. Great read by Lizotte. And the puck leaves the zone. From the point, they take control of it. Glove save, somehow got a piece of it. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the wall by Girard. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. And now he moves it to Rust. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Takes the puck at the point. And now it's grabbed by Brazo. Puck picked up by Michkov. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot! Glove save made by Shilovs. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Here in the later stages of this period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Pittsburgh's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Takes possession off the draw. Here's a short pass to Achari. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Sanheim. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Works it across to Lizotte. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Hathaway. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Nice speed from the left side up the middle. Grabbed along the board by Clifton. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Puck grabbed by Ristolainen. Tries to feed it over to Hathaway. The Flyers get a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Hathaway. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Philadelphia's got possession here in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Novak's got it into offensive territory. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Gains the zone on the left wing. Puck scooped up by Konechny. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Andre. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Puck dumped in. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the late going of the frame, the Penguins have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. The Flyers get a hold of it. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. From the point, looks to make something happen. Cates gains the line and into the offensive zone. Easily turned aside by Shulovs. The Penguins have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Lazat's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Fires it into the offensive zone. Just an easy pad save made by Vladar. Headman pass. And now he angles it across to Cates. Here's a chance. Denies him.
Shulovs has created some energy for his team, making a huge stop and taking away a critical scoring chance.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Moves it quickly over to Drysdale. Along the half wall with the puck. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Feeds the puck over to Lazat. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Feeds the puck up to Dvorak. Slides it on over to Sealer. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Feeds it over. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. The Penguins have it now. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. Philadelphia's got the puck. Quick pass to Clifton. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end with time winding down. The Penguins gain the zone. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. The Flyers have it from their own end. Slides it diagonally to Brazil. Memphis got it against the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. Slides it across. Handles the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. You're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Flyers haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone. Shulovs has had a great game between the pipes for his team here and allowing them to stay in it. It's the timeliness of the save. It's the consistency in the crease, controlling the rebound, and, of course, that big save. That allows the team to settle in, and I can tell you from experience, that is a pivotal piece to success.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Penguins are up 3-1. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. And now it's over to Sanheim. And they send it right back to him. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Grabs the puck in the slot. Ladar's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Picked off by Tippett. Across the line from center. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Takes a shot. From right out of midair, he bats it down. From the left side, they gain the zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. And he coughs it up with the pass. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Ristolainen's got it on the offensive end. Quick shot! Oh, Waffle boards it to keep it out. Down the right side and into the zone. Here's a short pass to Rust. And he comes up with the glove save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Penguins have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Taken by Drysdale. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And that's a great heads-up play by Letang. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Martoni. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Konechny.
Philadelphia has been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Lots of time left in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Drysdale's got it in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Cates. Barkey's got the puck. Beats it down low. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Skates across the blue line. Oh, wow. Oh, what a blocker stop on that. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. And they win the defensive zone face-off. And he takes a shot. Oh, how did he get it? Glove on net. What a stop by Vladar. Glendenning's won it in their own end. Puck picked up by Kindle. The Flyers take over on possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Couturier. The Penguins are across the line and into the offensive end. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to get the puck over to Brazeau. Moves it to Sealer. Sends the pass over. Gains the zone through center. Picked up along the wall by Glendening. Fantastic save!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Penguins lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Malkin. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Handles the pass at center. Scooped up along the wall by Tippett. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they've cut into the lead.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Philadelphia's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Into the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Pittsburgh's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Now, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
The Penguins have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Puck grab by Konechny. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Slides the puck across to Carlson. Back to the point it goes. Denies the clapper. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Directed over to Konechny. Quick feed to Martoni. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Duel. Looks to make a play over to Lizotte. Dumps the puck in. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Martoni's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Konechny. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Quick pass across to Carlson. Stops that one. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Flyers have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by York. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Girard. Takes the puck deep inside his own end. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Shilos has it and freezes the play. Pittsburgh's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Cates has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. He grabs the puck here at the point. Pittsburgh's across the blue line. Pass to Cates. Taken along the wall by York. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Works it across to Raquel. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Tries to feed it over to York. And he gets in front of that one-timer. More than half the period left to play. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Cates wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. And that puck leaves the zone. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Knocks the puck loose. The Penguins going to work on offense. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Sends it over to Michkov. Sends it in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. And a stick break setup. Philadelphia's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Konechny. Philadelphia's on the attack. And the defenders come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Flyers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Sends it ahead to Rust. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And that pass goes off a stick. Passes it over. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Clifton. With some open space at center. With the steal. Great pass from off the right side. Good stop by Shulas. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Slides it over with pace to Rust. Penalty coming up. Pass across to Girard. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Flyers will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Power play unit going back to work.
The power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice, and they're attacking the net.
Andre's lugging the puck. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Grabs the puck in the corner. The Flyers gain possession. Directs it on over to Konechny. Philadelphia's got possession while undermanned. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Slides it to Mantha. Picked up along the wall by Kindle. From the left side, takes it at center.
Kinnikov's been quiet tonight and hasn't contributed offensively, and this is a problem for his team who relies on their star sniper. If this game's still close, he's got to find a way to get his game and get back on track.
The Penguins will get some fresh legs out there as they continue this power play. Big time stop there. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
Well, still time here. I mean, the power play's halfway over, but they have an opportunity here trying to get set up, get in. I mean, the toughest part of the power play. But it's about the urgency for me and the retrieval. They're going to find ways to get pucks to net, and when it rebounds, they got to recover.
Steps across, tosses it to Couturier. York's picking up momentum through center. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Quick feed to Crosby. And now he moves it to Brazeau. Poked away in the neutral zone by Couturier. Scooped up along the wall by Malkin.
This is a tough power play sequence, unable to get it into the offensive zone, and the crowd certainly doesn't like it, booing all over the place.
Here's a short pass to Michkov. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. And now he passes up to Kindle. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Malkin stick handling in his own zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Grabbed along the boards by Malkin. Philadelphia's got possession here in the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Couturier.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Here's a pass to the middle. Moves it again. that great opportunity there. The Penguins continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Raquel's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Taken along the wall by Martoni. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Sanheim's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Dvorak. Picked up along the boards by Martoni. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Raquel's got it along the wing. And he makes the save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Past the midway mark in this period. The Penguins have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. The Flyers win the draw here in their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Jabs the puck away. Quick feed to Letang. Takes the feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Tries to get it over to Cates. From the right side, takes the pass. Takes control of the puck. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Puck scooped up by Rust. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Flyers have it now. Slides it diagonally to Cates. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Gaining steam here on the attack.
Pittsburgh's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
The Flyers slide it through center. Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. Fires it, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Angles it over to Mantha. Oh, he misfires on that. Philadelphia's gained possession. And that's stolen by Shea. Picked up along the wall by Glendening. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Pushes it across to Kindle. Feeds the puck to Cates. Tries to get it to Glendening. Steps into the offensive end. The Penguins have it from their own end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Penguins have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. And they win that neutral zone draw. The Flyers played along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Tippett. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Carlson. Sent into the offensive zone. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it in front! And that's intercepted. Quick pass across to Dewar. Slides the puck across to Dvorak. Good use of the body on the play. Grabbed along the board by Barkey. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Feeds the puck to Dvorak. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Lizotte. Witherspoon's got it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Carlson. Now he slides it up to Dewar. The Penguins take it along the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Knocked away. Taken by Achari. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. He's got it behind the cage. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. The Penguins played along the boards. Back to the blue line. And that's blocked away.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Raquel. Takes the feed from the left side. Works it across to Raquel. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Raquel's got it in the corner. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Penguins have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. The Penguins gain possession. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a short pass to Shea. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Penguins are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Hathaway's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Penguins gain control of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Turned aside with the glove by Shilovs. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Moves it to Andre. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Pittsburgh's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Philadelphia's won the draw. Hammers it from the point. Oh, a clutch save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Oh, some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the boards by Sealer. Picks up the puck in his own end. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Forster. Steps across the blue line. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Clifton. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Stones him on the play. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that shot dies in traffic. Quick feed to Novak. Sends the feed in front. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. A critical draw here. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Penguins have it in the offensive end. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Sanheim's got the puck now in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Across the line, down the left wall. Takes the feed at the back end. And that goes off a player in front. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Sanheim. Pittsburgh's got the puck here in the open ice. Picked up along the wall by Kindle. Nearing the final minute of the third. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Nice dish from the left wing. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Penguins take it along the wing. Handles the puck from the left side. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Glendening's gained the line and on the attack. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. They're going to have to find a way to get a goal here critically as they've got the extra attacker out. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Gaining towards the empty net, and it goes wide. Konechny's moving the puck through his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. There's the final horn sounding, putting this game to rest. Pittsburgh's ability to control the puck in the offensive zone, I think, really paid off in the end here.
They definitely had the bulk of possession time, James, but what sticks out to me is just their puck pursuit. You know, they had the eye on the puck, and they were urgent in and around it to be able to get it. I mean, once they got it, they were able to support one another and to attack the lanes. Thought they did a great job of identifying when those holes opened up.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. Hi, everybody. We are in the city that hosted the 2002 Winter Games. Yes, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. We now know it as Mammoth Country. Let's go. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Golden Knights win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Krause. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Utah's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Scooped up along the wall by Weegar. Quick pass to Keller. Tiptoes around the poke check. Puck is scooped up here inside the offensive zone by Keller. And that's off a stick. The Mammoth have taken control of the puck. Utah's got it along the wall. There's a blocker stop by Hart. Grabbed along the board by Schmaltz. Puck picked up by Marner. From the point, they take control of it. The Mammoth have the puck in their own zone. Taken by Theodore. Handles the pass. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Taken along the wall by Jersey. And that's off a stick. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Hayden. Utah's got possession at center. Puck grab by Korsak. The Golden Knights cross the blue line and are on the attack. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Golden Knights have it now. Great read by Hayden. And that's off the glove and will play on. Scrum along the wall. McNabb's got the puck in his own zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Golden Knights win the faceoff at center. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Vegas gains a hold of it. Utah's got possession here in the offensive zone. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And now he passes it to Gunther. Puck scooped up by Marino. And he sidesteps the check there. Feeds it over. Takes control of the puck. And now he angles it across to Yamamoto. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck to Sissons. On the attack along the boards. Into the corner of the attacking area. Off a stick and they can't connect. With the bank pass. The Golden Knights ready to go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Gunther. The Golden Knights gain possession. And the puck departs the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Utah's got the puck. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. McBain's carrying it ahead. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. And the puck's booted away. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Dishes it to Korsak. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now it's over to Kerfoot. Takes a shot. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck. And he connects with the long bomb. And now it's grabbed by Weaver. And that's deflected. Puck picked up by Kerfoot. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And a great save!
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Vegas gains the zone and on the attack. Utah's got the puck along the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Hurdle. Moves it to Theodore. And he takes the feed. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Utah's got it in their own zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Puck sent across the blue line. Rings the iron.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0. And, oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Sends it over to Marner. The Golden Knights get a hold of it. Taken by Cole. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. The Golden Knights pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Keller. He carries the puck up along the wing. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Mammoth have the puck on the attack. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Takes the pass. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Puts it on net. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Scooped up along the wall by McNabb. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Puck grabbed by Keller. And that pass is redirected. Scoops up the puck now. Sends a pass over. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. The Golden Knights take possession in the neutral zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Utah's got possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Hayden. Vegas looks to go on the attack. Takes the puck at the point. Slides it across. A shot. And there's the save.
Hart's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. Schmaltz takes possession right off the draw. Moves it quickly over to Sissons. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Shot! Hart's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Off the draw, they take possession. That's gloved by Hart.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance and the sequence to take it to the net.
Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Quick pass to Sissons. And he passes it up ahead to Kolesar. And that pass attempt is deflected. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Puck dumped in. They'll get a fresh defensive pairing out there. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Hannafin. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Marner. And he moves it up to Gunther. The Golden Knights have it now. Slides the puck over. Vegas plays it along the wing. Puck scooped up by Gunther. They gain the zone from the left side. Vegas has it near the wall. Here's a chance. Oh, what a slick stop by Hart.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Too much traffic in the lane. Schmaltz gains the zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Jersey's got it in the defensive end. And a stiff break setup. Moves it to Eichel. And now it's grabbed by Peterka. Dumps it in. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. McBain's going to play it from the back of the cage. Passes on over to Barbashev. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. And now he tries to get it across to Dorofeev. And that pass goes off a stick. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Carlson. Quick feed to Dorofeev. Gains the zone from the right side. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Pushes it across to Smith. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Taken by Smith. And now he moves it to Peterka. The Mammoth have it on the attack. Big time stop there.
Hart's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Mammoth have gained possession off the wall. Peterka's got the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Utah's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And a great save. Passes it to Peterka. Utah's got it in their own zone. Sends it in on the attack. Vegas takes hold of the puck. And it's kicked away. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Here they come up along the wing. Utah's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Avoids the poke check. Here's a shot and the save. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Hart's going to hang on for a whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Marner. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck in their own zone. From the left side, takes the pass. Utah's got the puck. Puck picked up by Lazard. Quick pass to Stone. Tosses it on to Anderson. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puck grab by Carcone. Vegas has it in their own zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck scooped up by Stone. Shuts him down.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Korzak. And now he passes up to Hurdle. Intercepted in the offensive end by Yamamoto. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot, and he makes the save. The Mammoth have taken possession along the wall. Slides the puck to Kolesar. Vegas with possession in their own zone. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Kerfoot. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. The Mammoth have the puck against the boards. Feeds it on over to Keller. Grabbed along the boards by Theodore. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Yamamoto. Angles it over to Marino. And now it's grabbed by Dowd. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. And now it's to Kolesar. Utah's got the puck here in the open ice. And he sends it across to Marino. Vegas gains a hold of it. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by McNabb. Taken by Keller. Scoops up the puck here. And he takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Yamamoto. Puck picked up by McNabb. And now it's over to Howden. Jostles the puck loose. Scooped into the trapper by Vamilka.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We're still scoreless. The Golden Knights win it. Tees it up from the point. Can't get it to go. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Hayton's lugging the puck. Quick pass across to Weegar. And here's a pass to Peterka. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Howden's going to play it to the corner. Weegar stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed. Puck grab by Hayton. You'll need more than that to beat him. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Moves it to Eichel. From center, they get into the attacking area. Utah's grabbed a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Carcone. Slides the puck over to Dursey. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Shot! Textbook stop by Hart.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
From one point man to another. And stops that big bomb. Slides it across to Stone. And that's picked up by Dursey. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gunther. Cutting to the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. And he gets the 1-2. Wow!
His shots come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Utah's got it across the line. Pass in front, and that doesn't connect. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Krause. Great poise here as he gets it back. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Eichel. Here's a chance. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty.
Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint. Utah's
got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they created for their bench even before the goal. James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
The Mammoth have it now. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And now it's grabbed by Corsac. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Swing and a miss. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Utah's in now. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck over to Sissons. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
The Golden Knights carried along the wall. And that's intercepted by Cole. Moves the puck across to Kerfoot. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Taken by Theodore. Works it across to Stone. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Knocked away. Handles the puck. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Paterka. The Golden Knights have it now. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Feeds it over to Schmaltz. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Nice defensive robbery on that. The Golden Knights gain possession. Moves it over to Dowd. Drives it to the crease. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Vegas has possession of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Anderson. And that's a smart heads-up play by Yamamoto. Look out, here they come on the attack. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And sends it just out of reach. Feeds it to Dowd. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Taken along the wall by Dowd. He grabs the puck here at the point. Moves it to Anderson. Denies him on the slapper. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Utah's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Houghton's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Takes the feed from the left side. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Gunther. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. And he's ridden off the puck. Offside the call will get a reset. Here in the late goings of the period, Utah's up 1-0. Hurdles, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Slides it diagonally to Keller. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Hurdles won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Picked up along the boards by Jersey. Sends the pass over. Puck grabbed by Keller. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Sissons carries the puck in his own zone. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Hart's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Utah's got it behind the net. And that's kicked up from the scrum. Gains the zone. Fires it on net. And that's off target as it hits a body. Takes the feed. Utah's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Weegar. Gaining momentum along the wing. Vegas gains a hold of it. Angles it over to Marner. Now a quick pass to Eichel. Utah's got the puck. Slides it up front. Shakes off the coverage. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And he makes the save there. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Stone. Picked up along the wall by Hannafin. Unable to reach that one. Vegas has possession of it now. Quick pass to Carponi. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Kerfoot's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
The Golden Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get to your set spots right away and attack the net.
The Mammoth have gained possession undermanned. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Vegas has it behind the net. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Moves it to Howden. And now he tries to get it across to Barbashev. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Schmaltz is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Golden Knights have it now. Dishes it to Hurdle. Handles the pass. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. Passes over to Krause. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines. They're hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
Quick feed to Stone. Moves inside. Moves it over to Schmidt. Utah's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Grabs control of it at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, and another quick stop.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
And he's knocked off the puck there. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Drives to the paint. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets Sullivan with the paddle.
Melt's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Stenlet's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent.
Kerfoot's penalty is almost expired.
Sends it out in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Slides it across to Carlson. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Utah's gained possession. Moves it quickly over to Sergachev. Loose puck and he's in all alone. Takes it to the front.
Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Goaltender spent so much time to...
He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, it's a physical game and it's a contact sport, but the contact is used to separate the player from puck. You need the puck, and he is a perfect example right now of how to get it. With that hit, he's able to get his team that puck. He separates player, and guess what? They get going on their horse in transition and score a goal.
The Golden Knights have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Feeds the puck across to Dursey. Dished on over to Yamamoto. Quick pass to Howden. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Picked up along the wall by McNabb. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. The Mammoth have possession along the boards. Utah's got it in their own zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Mammoth have the puck in the open ice. Utah's got it from behind the net. Huge steal in his own end. Nice zone entry from the left. Puck scooped up by Sissons. Gets him. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Vegas has to be feeling good about their game right now here in period number 2 as they've gone ahead by 1.
Yeah, and it's not about playing safe anymore. It's about going after it, James, and it's an attack mentality. They've got the lead now. They've got to find a way to be first and urgent on the puck.
Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. Tries to get the puck to Peterka. Kicks off the pass.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Schmidt. Takes a shot and kept that one out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And that's just out of reach. Trying to exit the defensive zone. Vegas gets a hold of the puck against the boards. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Marino. Puck sent over to McBain. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Vegas has been the better team these last few minutes and could be poised to add to that 1-goal lead. Utah's got it in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And now he moves it to Kerfoot. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves it to Marner. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Utah's got possession of the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Vegas slides the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Kerfoot. Slides the puck across to Theodore. Broken up at center by Stingley. Denied by Hart. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Utah's got possession at center. Quick shot. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Utah's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. Great reach by Keller.
Well, this is just a great active stick, and the key to this is your timing. You want to make sure that you know exactly where that puck is and that you can get it in time. It's kind of a bit of a sneak attack to be able to disrupt the play.
Big time stop there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puck moved over to Carlson. Utah's got it in the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Krause. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Play is called for offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Vegas is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Utah's won the draw. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Looks to pass it to Gunther. And now it's grabbed by Korsak. The Golden Knights are in transition. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sergachev. Quick pass across to Yamamoto. Utah's got possession here in the neutral zone. Vegas has it near the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Korsak. He carries the puck up along the wing. Works it across to Yamamoto. And he takes the dish. The Golden Knights gain possession. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Utah's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it up. Oh, look at this. Fires it. Denies it in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Utah's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Here's a shot. Makes a save. Taken along the wall by Carcone. And a great save.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Looks to get the puck over to Stone. Taken by Theodore. The Golden Knights gain the zone. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Dursey. Vegas looks to attack. Here he is with the backhander. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Now he slides it up to Carcone. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. The Mammoth have possession along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hart's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Still lots of time left in the period. Vegas leads it 2-1. Hurdles gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Gets the puck over to Smith. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Sissons. And that slides right out to center ice. From the slot, wrist shot, shuts him down.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 2-1 game. Dowds won it off the faceoff. Slides it over to Kolesar. They fight for it along the boards. Handles the pass in the middle. Quick pass to down. Turns it aside. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Utah's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Now over to Weegar. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Moves it to the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of that. Puck picked up by Schmaltz. Tries to feed it over to Krause. Slides the puck to Sergachev. Slides it diagonally to Marino. And that's off a stick. Gains the zone through center. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. Turns it over. Jostled off the puck. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Into the offensive zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Toss up the puck after that hit. Slides it back to the blue line. Beautiful stop to get a piece of it with the glove. Kerfoot's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Gaining momentum up along the side. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Lazard. Puck grabbed by Hurdle. Gets it over to Stone. Puck scooped up by Hurdle. Here we go, one-man rush. Shut down by the blocker. And now it's grabbed by Stenlund. Moves it to McBain. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the back half of this period, the Golden Knights are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Off a stick, and they can't connect. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Coughs it up at center. Here they come on the attack. Right through center and into the offensive zone. McNabb's lugging the puck. And now he angles it across to Barbashev. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Harconi's been flagged for cross-checking.
The PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Vegas is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, James, the power play has not been successful, and you got to find a way to get it to the net, drive the lanes, and crash the net.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Golden Knights don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage. Hart's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Utah's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Stops him cold. Vegas Vegas has possession of it now. Moves it on over to Barbashev. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Past the midway mark in this period, the Golden Knights lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Here's a short pass to Durzi. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Schmaltz takes it through the middle of the ice. Vegas gains a hold of it. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Vegas gains control of the puck. Taken by Sergachev. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Quick feed to Hanifin. Utah's got possession of the puck. Tremendous blocker stopped by Hart. Peterka's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Hanifin. Great feed from the left side. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Utah's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Sergachev. Moves the puck. McNabb's got it in the defensive end. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Handles the puck at the point. And as he skates back off the inside of the post and stays out a game of inches.
Vegas hits the post and won't extend their lead, but I really like their game, James, tonight. They've been aggressive. They've attacked the net. They funneled pucks towards it, and it's the reason why they got that lead.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Utah's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Utah's got a hold of it against the wall. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Loses his balance on the play. Utah's got the puck. Slides the puck ahead to Gunther. Down the right side and into the zone. Moves into the slot. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Dorofeev. Denies him with a save. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And they'll get some fresh bodies on the ice after that clear.
This is how you get a wave of momentum in your favor, James. You get fresh legs out there, and if you can pay attention to your habits and get those good shift changes, you find a way to create energy up and down your lineup.
The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Delayed penalty looming. Quick whistle stops the play. Krause a little too aggressive. Off to the box for cross-checking.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
Power play unit going back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Stenlin's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Stenlin's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Vegas wins the draw. Howden's picking up steam. Puck grab by Stenlin. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Clearing attempt. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Stenlund. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Golden Knights ready to go on the attack. Great save from in tight. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. And great hustle to come up with the puck. Loses the coverage there. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Slides the pass over to Sergachev. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck shorthanded. They get it out of the defensive end. Vegas has possession of the puck. Passes it over to Kolesar. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. They put the puck into the offensive end. Angles it over to Stone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kolesar. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone.
Proust is up and ready to go.
Passes the puck over to Smith. And that's deflected. Utah's gained possession along the boards. Proust steps back out onto the ice. Gives them nothing in front.
Coach won't be happy with that. James didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion, make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Utah's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. Passes it over. Dishes it off. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Proust has been aggressive around the net. He's got those magic mitts, but unable to convert as he hits the post numerous times in this one.
The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. Picks off the pass. Puck scooped up by Dorofeev. Vegas will play the puck from the corner. The Mammoth have taken possession along the wall. Utah's looking to break out. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Feeds the puck over to Keller. Quick pass across to Dow. From the neutral zone now. Vegas plays it against the boards. And that pass is redirected. And he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's knocked away by Lauzon. Dives in front of the shot to block it. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Works it across to Howden. Utah's gained possession. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Sergachev stick handling in his own zone. Takes the pass. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing one of our 6-game ticket packets today.
teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. And now it's grabbed by Marner. Quick pass to Eichel. Utah's got the puck in their own end. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Slides it on over to Eichel. Moves it to McNabb. Avoids the poke check. Glove save, and the puck moves on. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Melka's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Big-time stop there. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Picked up along the wall by Sergachev. Tries to get the puck over to Krause. Pass to Marner. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Marner's got the puck. The Mammoth have taken possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Krause. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Utah's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. The Golden Knights win the draw here in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Hurdle. Great defensive effort with the strip. And that's intercepted by McNabb. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Yamamoto. Utah's got the puck against the boards. Taken by Carlson. Sends a pass over. And that pass attempt is deflected. Utah's crossed the line and on the attack. Taken along the wall by Marino. From behind the net. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
McNabb's taking it from his own end. Utah's got it now. Puck picked up by Eichel. Vegas on the attack. Quick feed to McNabb. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Utah's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck across to Keller. Just a great defensive read there. Utah's ready to go on the attack. Sends it in deep. Utah's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it diagonally to Cole. And that's a smart heads-up play by Eichel. Now, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Colasar's got it in the offensive zone. Utah's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Peterka. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Smith. The Golden Knights get a hold of it. Utah's regained possession of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Keller. Moves it quickly over to McBain. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Directed over to Lozad. Pass across to Kolesar. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Peterka. Puck grab by Smith. Quick pass to Stone. Moves around along the half wall. Moves it to Gunther. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's 2-1. Utah's got possession here in their own end. The Mammoth have possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Howden. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Along the half wall with the puck. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Quick feed to Dorofeev. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Dorofeev. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Hannafin. Takes the pass to the offensive zone. Scooped up by Anderson. Here's a shot, and that one's turned aside. Takes the puck behind the net. Great forecheck by Dorofeev. Works it across to Peterka. They've really got him on their heels here now. And the defensive team's got it now. Desperately trying to get it out. And they're able to get it out and finally get a breather. Reaches out and uses the stick. Looks to make a play over to Hannafin. Vegas with possession in their own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Dorofeev. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Sends it over to Schmaltz. Shot! And that goes off a stick. Vegas has the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Lazard. Moves it quickly over to Dorofeev. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Jersey. Takes a shot. And it fakes off a stick in traffic. Taken by Hurdle. From the left side, they gain the zone. That knocks him off the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Utah's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no short scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Huge steal in his own end. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. Eichel's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play by Carcone.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes a safe play is the best one.
Quick pass to Eichel. And a stick breaks that up. Puck picked up by Weegar. Scrum along the boards. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Takes the return feed. Can't get a hold of that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Hayton's won the draw inside his own end. Moves it to Weegar. Directs it on over to Carcone. Receives the pass. Picked up along the wall by Sergachev. Slides it to Weegar. And now it's over to Hayton. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. The Golden Knights have it now. And the puck's knocked loose. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Vegas has it against the half wall. And he makes the save with ease. Tosses it to Hayton. Slides the puck over. The Golden Knights have it now. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Carcone's going off for cross-checking.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
The Golden Knights send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power plays are a funny thing. Sometimes they can take away momentum. They have to find a way to generate some now, James. They haven't all game. They have to find a way to get a good entry. The setup is the most important part.
And he serves it across to Marino. Scooped up along the wall by Barbashev. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. And he goes back to regroup. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And sends it just out of reach. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Unable to reach that one. Here's a chance. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it. From behind the net. Looks to break out. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Into the corner now. Taken along the wall by Schmaltz. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Sends the puck across. Blocked in traffic. Tries to get it over to Cole. Utah's got possession while undermanned. Through center along the wing. Puts it in deep. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Mammoth have the puck shorthanded. Vegas has it near the wall. Here's a short pass to Carlson. The Mammoth have taken control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And he takes the pass. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Utah's got a hold of it against the wall. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Pushes it across to Barbashev. Picked up along the boards by Hannafin. Howden's got the puck in his own zone. Here he is in close. Big save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Intercepts the pass at center. And he dodges the poke check there. That's off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Keller. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Past the halfway mark of this period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Feeds the puck to Sissons. And that's picked off by Sergachev. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Utah's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Vegas wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over to Yamamoto. Gains the zone on the left wing. Back at the point, he set it up. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Through pass ahead. Anderson's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to get it to Hannafin. Slides the puck across to Dorofeev. Takes a shot. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Shot! And there's the save on the play. Feeds the puck to Keller. Dishes it to Hannafin. The Mammoth have taken possession along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Puck grab by Korsak. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Mammoth have the puck in their own end. Sends it over to Stenlund. Vegas has it in the open ice. Picked up along the wall by Kolesar. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Vegas gains a hold of it.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Quick feed to Sergachev. Handles it along the blue line. No room for that one to get through. Moves it quickly over to Hannafin. Moves the puck to Korsak. Intercepted at center by Keller. Takes it from the right side. Vegas has it in the defensive end. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Slides it diagonally to Dowd. Vegas plays it along the wing. Quick pass to Keller. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Vegas takes hold of the puck. Moves it to Kolesar. The Golden Knights cross the line and gain the zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Utah's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Gets in front of it. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. We've got a 2-1 game. Hayden's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Scrum along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Schmidt. And now it's grabbed by Carcone. Vegas gains control of the puck. Whiffs on that. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Eichel. Shuts him down. Here's a chance behind the net. Knocked away. Passes on over to Peterka. Gets the puck in deep. Vegas takes possession along the wall. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Utah's won the face-off.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Marner. Right up the gut into the offensive end. A critical draw here. Utah's got it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Scrum ensues along the boards. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Taken along the wall by Krause. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Vegas has it. The Mammoth have gained possession off the wall. Puck scooped up by Jersey. Quick feed to Kerfoot. And that's broken up by McNabb. Picked up along the boards by Barbashev. Takes the feed. Vegas takes possession of the neutral zone. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Cole. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Utah sliding the puck behind the net. And he stands tall in goal. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Angles it over to Yamamoto. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Hart's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Eichel's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Inside the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sergachev.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Quick pass to Eichel. Taken by Carcone. Quick pass across to Hayden. And that's just out of reach. Moves it to Marner. Utah's got the puck now. Here's a short pass to Hannafin. Stone's got it against the boards. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Utah's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Vegas goes to work in the offensive zone. Not even close!
Well, he got to the right place at the right time here, James, but a little bit of panic sets in, and he fires it wide. I mean, you can't miss by that much. I mean, it's a landslide out there, and he certainly didn't convert on it.
Grabbed along the boards by Krause. Shot! Walker saved to keep it out! Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Schmaltz. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Hurdle. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And now he tries to get it across to Krause. And that's intercepted by Theodore. Pushes it across to Carlson. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Marino. Plays the puck up ahead. Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Mammoth have taken possession along the wall. Polisart's got it along the wing. Passes it to Sergachev. Can't get a hold of that pass. Quick feed to Town. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Golden Knights will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Critical time of the game, late in the third period. I used to love this as a PKer. You have 1-goal lead, and it's your job to protect it.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Handles the puck. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. The Golden Knights played along the wing. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Utah's looking to break out of their own end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Utah's got the puck against the half wall. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! Sends the pass over. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. Denies them in close. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Vegas has won the defensive zone draw. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Utah's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to McBain. Throws it in. The Golden Knights will kill off a few extra seconds now. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. The Mammoth have possession along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books.
Cheryl, the lesson tonight, it's not the quantity of shots, it's the quality.
That's what I used to say because I only got one a game. I'm telling you, James, it's about the quality of the shot and also disguising your shot, being very deceptive. So the goaltender has a difficult time reading it.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.